I mean, we could potentially attack the rowers, prevent the ship from moving,
Oh, we can like
hold it
disguise
hostage.
ourselves
Or, yeah, that too. I
as
mean,
one of the rowers.
How do we do that?
I don't know. We go in through the portholes and we attack a couple and.
But I'll you know what? While we're on this thing, I'll say, um, besides the security detail, which you guys know about, looks like there's about maybe 10-ish in total who are sort of guards for the ship. There's a cooking staff that you guys see get on the ship before the actual patrons are allowed on. And then there's, of course, like the dock workers that during the day they just supply the ship. And then there's the rowers that go underneath the deck to row the boat.
Do we notice like any hands being stamped or anything like that when they get on board to know that they've paid? Can we sneak on board and then not have to provide proof later that like is there a ticket that they get? How does that work?
So the way that it works is that once the at around like 7:30 or so, they there's this sort of line that forms at the dock for these wealthy patrons who this is like their thing, right?
Mm-hmm.
On the dock, there is some of the guards who accept the payment and then let them pass. Then, once they get past them, they can choose to exchange their gold for the gambling chips from that woman who I mentioned before. Once, if they decide to do that or not, they then get on the ship and go on to the inside. It seems to be like the ship seems to have 3 levels to it, basically. The bottom level is where they're rowing it from.
Mm-hmm.
The middle level seems to be like the main sort of area where there's like well, you wouldn't know this, but
Right.
there's that's where like the main area is, and then
Right.
there's also a level on top of that where
Okay.
it doesn't seem like there's as many people up there.
Would it be possible to sneak on board with like pass without trace, or is there too many security?
You wouldn't be able to just walk by the security guards on the dock.
Right.
If you wanted to try to like swim and like climb on board,
I was thinking of
maybe.
that too. I can polymorph to like, I don't know, a shark or something, and we can like go under the ship and then enter through the row.
Nope.
Oh yeah, that's
teleportation.
your cat.
The bag of teleportation is an option too, I suppose.
We gotta pull off some Ocean's 11 sort of stuff.
Maybe.
Well, it's up to you guys. If you just want to pay and go on board and just check it out, that's
Yeah, we could do that too.
I'm willing to do that.
all right. Just to keep things moving. I'm sure we could figure something out, but 15 gold, maybe we'll
I'm
get
not sure
more.
it's per
We could
person.
always go to Fandelver and get more. We haven't picked up our proceeds from that, so just saying. So everyone is gonna pay 15 gold to go on board. Is that
Sure.
all right?
Ah, yeah.
Might as well.
Ah, there goes my 4 million gold.
Oh, whatever.
Okay.
First thing I'd like to do is check out how much it is to get chips to gamble.
Yep.
Okay. So you guys approach the dock at around the same time that these like sort of noblemen and women are sort of lining up to get on board, and you enter the queue. You see here these 2 guards, the one that seems to be in charge, and the one of his underlings who are sort of maintaining the line. And these 2 people pay their 30 gold, and they go by, and they kind of, this guy goes on board. These 2. One of them changes some money into gambling chips, and then they go on board. And that seems to be the whole procedure. So we'll just say that this is happening. Boom, this guy pays, and everybody's sort of getting on board and getting ready to enjoy the night. Now, when you guys approach, they look at you suspiciously, and they say, "What are you guys doing here?"
Pony, you or Sunset, whoever wants to talk. I mean, you've got the persuasion and all that.
Mm-hmm.
What,
The
you wanna play
entertainment! Sorry.
We want to play some games.
And
We
some
got money to
music.
spend.
They say, well, that's all well and good, but no weapons or armor is aboard the Grand Dame. You should know that.
Oh shit, forgot about that.
Oh boy.
If you'd like, we can store your weapons and armors for you and return them once we land safely back in Yartar, of course.
No, that's not going to happen.
Well, I mean, we're gonna get kicked off the boat, right?
We didn't
If we
pay
don't-
yet, so
Oh.
we're not even on the boat yet. We're on the
Oh.
dock.
Right, you guys haven't even paid yet, correct?
Well, oh,
I'm gonna put
man.
my 15 back.
Okay.
Darn.
Well, I mean, we can still
If
try
you're
and
not
talk.
willing to relinquish your weapons and arms and armor, I must ask you to leave.
Wow. And armor, you say?
Why would you need armor on the Grand Dame?
protection.
We will be supervising your protection. I wouldn't worry about that.
We don't know you very well.
And no, here's the deal. This is just regular clothing that looks like armor because we are the entertainment. We're just these are
I
costumes,
love it.
my friend. My costumes, my dear friend.
He clangs
Whoa.
twice on Bernein's plate
Oh,
mail
boy.
armor. He
Oh
says,
boy.
seems like armor to me, little one.
See, if you actually tried to take a sword and pierce through Bernayne, my dear friend
Oh,
Bernayne,
goodness gracious.
it would absolutely work because his is fake armor. You know. Here, I'll even prove it to
Wow.
you. I take out my fake dagger. I say, "See this dagger here? It's very fake. Here, I'll show you." And then I stab him in the leg.
Okay.
A, you have a fake dagger. B, you just admitted to them that it was a fake dagger.
Do I lose any hit points?
It's a fake dagger. So no.
I don't know what's happening. I can't answer that question.
I don't know either.
It's a fake
Someone help
dagger.
me. It's a big dagger, okay?
It's a fake dagger.
Dagger.
With
Okay,
big
when
armor.
did you get this fake dagger?
That's what I want to know.
It's part of our performance, you know. We're the heroes of playful of
Can we
Broadway.
Can we just do like an insight to see if
Broadway
make sure that
decides
we
on
would get
this.
our armor back?
I'm
Sir?
not get-
Do you want to?
Can-
Yeah, go ahead.
Just tell her the truth.
I can't find it. Hold on. Yeah, so this would be to make sure that we would get our armor and our weapons back.
Or what I can do is I can say, "Listen here."
Well, let's see if she's lying first.
Oh yeah, okay, fine.
We
Okay.
can also just
Vinny,
ask.
hold on.
So what you think is this is a fully legal establishment. I mean, they follow the laws of Yartar. Gambling is legal. You think that they probably wouldn't risk it just to steal your guys' stuff?
Okay.
Because that would be illegal.
Well, I'm willing to give up my weapons and armor.
I'm not.
If they have a safe place to put it, like we can lock our own stuff type of thing.
What if I tell this person that there is an enemy on board and we were hired by the captain to
The
flesh
captain
out.
is right there, isn't he?
Oh, is he?
Or just
No, you actually haven't seen the one that you believe is the captain. This is like sort of the captain of the guard. This is like the security, whatever, master security, and the captain is probably on board.
Because I was gonna say, like, if we could pull off somehow that there's an enemy on board and it was supposed to be like super hush hush, not even like local security is supposed to know. This is like supposed to be an undercover thing. Maybe pass that off. I don't know.
Undercover, we wouldn't be wearing weapons. Visible weapons, anyway.
It's true.
Yeah, that's a really good point.
Never mind.
dangerous.
Right.
We're the
If they-
entertainment. I'm still going with
If
that.
they have a place to store our armor where we think is actually safe to where, you know, they're not going to mess with it, I would be willing to give up mine.
Nope. I'm not going to do that. My suggestion would be we could pull
Just
out the
sneak in.
we could pull out the coin and we could use a little bit of intimidation or whatever and say this was found at a crime scene and we're investigating a murder, either let us on board, we'll come back with a bunch of, troops and whatever, and we'll have your boat searched. So we could come at it from that approach and see if everything's on the up and up and legal, then they should have no problem letting us on board. But
wouldn't that make it harder for us once we actually do get on board?
we'd be tipping our hand, I know, but I'm not going on there without something's up. I don't trust these people.
Me and Pony could just do it. We could go on, just the two of us, and try and get information.
Well, you can
With
always
other
roll
stuff.
new characters. I get it. Go for it.
Okay, it does.
It's funny.
Just saying.
I was
I mean-
saying I'd be willing to give up mine just to go on board.
I would too.
I will
mean-
say that I totally understand where you're coming from, Vince, but I have to ask, do you understand that it would be unusual for them to let you bring weapons and armors onto such a thing?
Oh, I agree, but I still think
Okay.
there's something going on in here.
Yeah, as long as we're both on the same page there, then that's fine. I just wanted to make sure that we were both on the same page there.
I don't fully trust these people.
Yeah,
What if
I totally understand.
What if they are in league with the Blue Dragon, or what if they know who we are, and they get us on board and they dispose of us quietly without I don't know.
Okay, so here's a question then. Can I give him my cloak of billowing so that he can cover his armor and weapons?
Like that.
Okay.
They are aware that you guys have weapons and armor, and they're not going to let you on.
Okay. Even
If you
if
want to go for Vince's approach, then that's going to start a whole nother thing. But of saying, we know that there is a murder involved with this, blah 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 blah. But at this current point in time, they're not letting you on with your weapons and armors.
yeah.
Do I get my own locker with my own key?
Yeah,
Okay.
it's going to be stored off the boat though, on the dock,
Oh.
like in a building on the dock.
Oh.
Does
I
that
take
ease
off my
you?
I take off my armor and my stuff.
All right, go ahead. I'll stay here. I'll guard your stuff.
Hey,
luck.
see, he's guarding my stuff. How much is it for gambling chips?
You can just say that too.
Well, okay, so let's make sure that. Okay, so what is the plan before we go on to that?
Yeah. What is the plan, guys? What are we doing? Are we? Some of us are going.
If you want to split up, fine. I don't trust this enough to go. I think it's a bad idea. But
Every time Vince has like a gut feeling, he always turns out right though. That's the problem.
I could be overreacting. It's fine. If you guys want to go,
want to go on.
go ahead.
I think. Yeah, I think I better go because they might need some protection. So I mean, I kind of don't have a choice. My hands are tied. So if you guys want to go on, I'm thinking I better go too. In case you need some backup.
I mean, all we're
I
gonna
mean-
have is our hands.
That's true, but I'm a brawler apparently. I don't know.
He's still got a bunch of hit points, even with or without his armor.
Yeah, good point. So
And nobody else, I mean, other than the guards, are going to be armed on this ship. So if you were to get into a scrap with another patron, it would just be hand-to-hand combat until it got broken up.
Mhm.
If you were to get in fight with the guards, that might get a little bit more hairy.
yeah, I'll leave it up to you guys. Whatever you guys want to do.
I'd personally like to go on.
Okay, then I'm going to apparently.
Dragon, what do you want to do? Dragoon.
I'll just stay. I mean, I can maybe follow the boat up the river just as a scout, but
I
I'm
guess
not sure
I'll.
how fast this thing is going.
Can we? Yeah. Can Dragoon and I follow the boat along the shoreline and just sort of observe? I don't know.
Yeah, I'll do that too.
Boy.
Yeah, if you guys wanted to take that route, it would be sort of, what's the word I'm looking for? Sort of exerting, I suppose, to try to keep up with the ship on land as it sails on the river. But you could do it.
And I
But
could
you
use
guys
my
will-
spidey sense to figure out if anything's coming.
Sienna, I could really use you. You're good at disguise and
I
performance
know.
and persuasion and.
I know.
Come on, bestie, let's have some gambling fun. We'll be fine.
But here's the
If
thing, though.
anything goes wrong,
if
me and Dad can just shoot whatever.
Yeah, if anything does go wrong, and they're like following in I don't know, some makeshift rowboat on the side, I'd have to
Shout
kind
to
of
them.
polymorph into some sort of water-based animal to get them, like, I don't know, somewhere near the boat, wouldn't I?
I'm sure we could swim over to it. Maybe.
I mean, it's
Just make
being
sure the
rowed. It's
fisherman
not like it's a
travels
fast.
with
It's not going to have a wake behind it.
Okay.
You know.
Screw it. Let's go.
I would also say that Tony, you probably have the least to lose by losing your weapons because you're a
Yeah.
magic.
Right.
And she
Alright,
has
fine.
instruments, which is part of the magic.
If you guys run into
Yeah.
trouble, I can if you can call out or make some kind of animal noise or signal or something to indicate
Yeah.
that you're in
Yeah.
trouble. Then
Whisper
I
can
can
fly
cast
over.
Pass Without Trace and get Dragoon and I on board stealthily.
That sounds good to me. I have one other question, Nick. Can I pass my horn of blasting as an actual horn and not a horn of blasting? Just take that one with me.
Yeah. It's not a typical weapon.
I
Alright,
can
so
minor
I'll
I
take-
can I can minor illusion it to look like a cornucopia, right? Like just a food cornucopia thing. No.
Aren't cornucopias like humongous?
I can make a small one.
All right.
If you
Maybe an ice
wanted
cream
to.
cone.
I don't know.
It's a waffle cone.
All right, so us girls and Bernine are gonna go on.
All right, let's go.
Yeah, let's do it.
Yeah.
Guys, good luck.
Yeah,
Oh wait,
I
I take off my armor very seductively. Cause I'm a friggin' gnome.
They both kind of roll their eyes and avert
Oh,
their
my
gaze.
goodness.
Yeah,
Well,
the other
that's
thing
a
too
lot.
is that if Saberwolf and Dragoon are on the shore, you could always use that dimension door we've talked so much about but never actually used to quickly
There you
get on
go.
it.
Right
See,
now.
That's
see, you
true.
have a way on. We'll
Yeah.
be fine.
Mm-hmm.
There you
I
go.
can also do poisonous gas because we didn't use that either.
I
Yeah,
know.
the gaseous form. Yeah.
All right. Well,
Oh.
have at it. We'll follow the boat on the shore stealthily.
I have my handy haversack, right?
I'll have at least plus 20.
Oh, do you?
Yeah, I
I
think
sh-
so. I think she does.
It's not armor.
It's that never-ending.
Yeah, you guys could have put all your armor in there.
Yeah, can we like leave the dock and put our stuff in her bag?
Could you imagine what happens if that bag breaks? Though you'd lose all of everything. I'm just saying.
Okay, fine.
Yeah.
Fine. I won't put anything in her bag. Yeah, it's fine. I'll pay my 15 and I want to see how much gambling tokens are.
Yeah, I'm gonna say two things real quick. Number one, Dragoon and Saberwolf are not gonna know what's going on the ship unless something happens when we yell out to them.
Yeah.
And then number
We'll be
two,
observing from afar.
okay, but we'll be inside the ship though.
I have message
That's
which
fine.
can go
Okay.
through solid barriers.
Oh, wait, don't
Okay.
I have those stones too? We can give one of them the
Oh,
stones.
Yeah, those
Oh,
talking
yeah.
stones.
That's true too. That's awesome.
All right, go for it.
So
That's a weapon.
you have the other stone now,
Okay.
Saberwolf.
Alrighty.
And then I have a quick question for Nick. Nick, since I have my animated shield, I mean, obviously they're gonna take it, but if I'm in range of it, could I give it a command to come to my side?
If you're within range of it, sure.
Just
Okay.
picturing
That
the
would be
shield
really-
flying just out of nowhere.
Well, that would be helpful in a scrap though. If I'm able to command it to come to me, then I'd at least have a shield.
I doubt you're going to be in range once you leave the dock.
Yeah.
But he could give it to one of you guys, and you guys
Oh yeah,
sort of bring it to him.
I guess.
Yeah.
That would also work.
Mhm.
I can
guys-
carry it.
well-
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay.
Mhm.
All right, so
That'd be
you
helpful.
have the sending stones then. So I have one, and then he has one. So if we get into trouble, I can just send you a message.
Okay,
Yeah.
sounds good.
Awesome. Okay.
All right, off you go.
Okay,
Off
so
Enjoy your
the
trip.
is Whisper coming with you or staying with the boys?
I think she better stay behind.
Okay,
That's
so
just my opinion.
she will sort of rest on across Saberwolf's shoulders. Okay. So you guys are paying you're removing all your armors and weapons and paying your 15 gold piece apiece.
Mm-hmm.
Mhm.
This guy, sort of the underling looking one, sort of carries your stuff. It takes him a couple trips, especially with Brenane's heavy stuff. But he carries it down to a little storehouse that seems to be belonging to them, and secures it inside.
Okay.
You guys are then allowed pass.
How much are the gambling tokens?
You can speak to this woman right here.
Okay.
Okay. Which one?
Right here.
This person?
The lady by the
Battle.
door.
A battle waiting to happen.
Yeah, I don't see anything being pinged, so. But that's fine. Speak to her.
Okay. So
How
she
much?
says,
Oh, over here?
"Welcome to the Grand Dame. I have not seen you here before."
Mm. Well, you'll soon know my name.
Oh, confident are we?
Yes,
She'll be the
yes,
one
yes.
taking all your gold.
And do you plan on gambling tonight?
I do.
Well, then you'll need some of these. And she opens up her sack of these golden geese that you guys have become familiar with. And she says, "It's 5 gold pieces per. How many would you like?"
Holy hell.
What's
I-
the opening pot?
It depends on the game and your bet.
Okay, what's the one that's like Texas Hold'em? What's that one called?
That one is Hand of Fate.
Hand of Fate. What's the opening?
Typically, they start off slow and it gets higher and higher as the game goes on, but typically they start at only 1 coin, 1 golden goose.
I'll give her 100 coin.
Okay, here are your 20 golden geese.
I'll take 2 for 10.
Very well.
Hopefully I can get this back and double it.
She says, "And
Yeah.
you, Master Gnome, will you be gambling tonight?"
I'm with her.
Oh, I see.
Yes.
And I have a couple in my pocket too. So
Very well. If you change your mind, you can find me and I will exchange them to you at any time.
sure.
So you guys are now allowed on board. So what you basically see is the first floor consists of basically 3 rooms. This one up here, towards the top, seems to be a dining room where the food is served and you can eat there if you choose. Here is a kitchen where the kitchen staff are cooking up for the patrons, and then this is the main gambling room.
Cool. What kind of
Okay.
information are we supposed to be getting?
Oh, we're getting information?
The
No. That wasn't to the them.
I'm just kidding. I'm kidding.
we were getting information from the golden coin or the goose coin, like how it correlates to the queen's murder. I
The
think.
Queen's murder?
Yeah, didn't the queen get murdered?
I thought
And-
that was the last place that her father was seen or something.
No,
No.
her father was investigating his wife's murder, the Queen of the Storm Giants. What the only clue that they found at the scene of her murder was one of these golden goose coins,
Yeah.
Oh,
or
okay.
gambling chips, whatever you want to call it.
What was?
But we're also looking for King Hecaton too. Information on him as well.
yeah.
Well,
Right.
let's get on. I can't get on.
Oh, is there? Hang on a second. I got to mess with the dynamic lighting stuff.
That's more trouble than what it's worth, that dynamic lighting.
It's set up for it. Hang on a second.
What was that queen's name again?
Neres, I think.
Neri?
Okay, that should fix it.
You. So I want to find me a table.
Okay, and you could see that even though the ship is still docked, the games have already begun.
All right. So I want to find me an open seat and start gambling like normal.
Okay, so here's how the game works. And we're going to be describing this through non-RP because it would be way too confusing otherwise. So
Alright.
basically, everybody puts a coin down onto the table, and then you roll 2d10 secretly.
Okay.
So the way that you're going to do that,
Oh, are you actually going to bet with me? It's just not going to be a roll?
Yep.
Damn.
Wow.
So you're going to type that without the period. /GM roll 2d10. Only you and I, whoever types that, is going to see the result of the roll.
Well,
/GM roll. Oops. 2d10.
Right.
And then am I doing that?
Well, let me explain the rules first.
Okay.
Is anybody else sitting down with her, by the way? Bernine or
Not
Xana?
me. No.
I'm like next to her, like looking over her shoulder.
Okay. Can you guys play just for the purpose of this?
Yeah, that's
Because
fine.
if it's just her and me, then I'm going to
Yeah.
know what her answers are, and I'll have to play or do it as one of the other people playing, which is going to get messy.
Yeah, I'll play with her.
Okay.
I'm gonna put
Is
one
there-
down myself.
Roll 2d10. Are those spaces?
There's a space between roll and 2d10, but that's it.
Okay.
So do we type that down too, Bernine and I?
Yes.
I think so.
So
I
those are
haven't
going to be
actually done
the
it.
cards that you have been dealt.
Okay.
Oh, so
Now-
I actually push it?
Yeah, go ahead. And Bernine as well.
Did it actually work? Oh, did you see that?
Yeah, but you did 2d104.
Oh, crap. Hold on. Let me try that again.
Copy and paste without the period in the front.
There we go. That's what I was thinking. It
So,
didn't work.
like, Bernane, your period, you have a
Yeah,
period, so just copy and
my
just
period
slash
came,
forward. Yeah.
Okay. All right, this should work.
Did that work?
I got a 12.
Now everybody has 2 cards in their hands. The number is equal to each dice that you rolled. So if you rolled a 1 and a 2, then you have a 1 and a 2 cards in your hands, okay?
Okay.
Once everybody has that, a card is placed face up on the table. So now there's a 10 on the table.
Okay.
So the goal of the game is, and I'm going to show you guys this, is to make, basically, it's very similar to poker.
Maybe we should have done 21 then. That might have been easier.
So depending on what you can make with your hand, if you have like 2 odds or evens, that's basically the worst thing that you can get while still being a relevant hand. So
Mhm.
this is a flowchart that shows 5 of a kind is the best kind of hand that you can have. 5 in a row is slightly worse than that, and then 4 of a kind. So does everybody understand the flowchart?
Yeah, but is it
Yeah.
combined with all our hands or just our own cards?
Individual
Just your
hands.
own cards.
Okay, I see.
So
Yeah.
at the end of it, there's going to be 3 face-up cards on the table, and you have to combine that with your own hand to sort of make something here, hopefully.
Okay.
Each time that a face-up card is played, you can either raise the bet or just fold or pass, whatever that's actually called. So right now there's a 10 on the table. Does anyone want to bet?
We have to put our 1 chip in, right?
Yeah, the 1 chip is already in.
Okay.
Yeah, I bet 1 too. I have 2 odds. I have a 7 and a 5.
You're not
Okay.
supposed
So
to tell us.
I don't know what you guys have.
You're not supposed to tell us. This is like
Oh.
gambling.
Sorry.
Okay, so nobody wants to bet.
No, I mean, I'll
fold.
call if people bet, but I don't want
You're
to
folding?
I'm folding. I have terrible cards.
Okay. So now it's just Bernine and Sunset. The next card comes up is a 9.
Oh.
Oh.
I totally want to bet.
Yes, definitely bet. Yep.
Okay.
I'm so betting.
I'm betting my
Hold
1.
on, because oh my gosh. So I'm totally betting. I want to raise it even.
Okay, well,
First, you have to bet.
Bernine only has 1 chip, so you'll either have to put them all in that case the betting ends and we just flip the last card, or Bernine can exchange his gold for more chips if he wants to bet more than that.
I think
Because
I'm
you still
good.
have another one, don't you?
Yeah. I only have 12 gold left. But I mean, if you want, I could put my other chip in. Lily.
Well, doesn't that mean he just folds if I'm going against other people?
It means that he's all in.
Dude, I'll give you your chip back. Just go all in.
Okay, I'll go all in.
Okay. So there's currently a total of 4 chips on, or I'm sorry, 5, including the one that Pony put down initially.
I will put mine in.
And
The
then
four.
the
What? How many
final
is there?
one. What?
So how many chips total have I put in?
Well, I'm guessing you spot one for Pony, right?
Yeah.
So there's 2 from the beginning,
Mm-hmm.
and then another one on top of that from raising it right here. So you have 4 chips on the table, or no, 3. I'm sorry,
So
and then
I've
Bernane has 2.
okay. I just want to make sure I have the right number down so I know what to deduct if I lose this crap. Okay, keep going.
Okay, final card comes out. A 3.
Fine.
No straight for me.
Okay,
All right. Well. Yeah.
that's it. So you guys can reveal what you have. So does anybody have? Um, let's see. Does anybody have 2 odds or evens?
I
I
have
mean,
2 odds. I have a 5 and a 7.
I think technically, but
Looks
that's
like you
not what
both have 3. Well, both of you have 4 odds, including the ones on the table.
Mm-hmm.
So does anybody have 3 in a row?
I have 4 in a row.
You have
Wow.
4 in a row.
I have 7, 8, 9, 10.
Okay, so you win.
That's a straight.
So you win all 5 chips.
Good
So I
for
have
you.
5 chips now. Woo-hoo!
Okay, so that's how Hand of
Your
Fate
player
works.
here. Nicely done.
Okay. Well, before we play another round, we need to start asking questions. This is the whole reason we're on here.
Indeed.
I just really wanted to gamble.
There's some
I
other
wouldn't mind
games
playing
being
21
played
later.
too if Hand of Fate isn't your thing. But it's up to you on what you want to do.
I wouldn't mind playing 21, but I'll leave it up to Dana and
Why don't we,
Sunset.
before we go play 21, we should ask people around the table, because, we're sitting here, betting and playing or whatever. We can make a conversation, right?
Sounds
Yeah.
good.
Sure.
Yep.
So I
Yeah.
think we should start, in a way of trying to, hey, trying to shoot the crap, make conversation. What was his name again? Hecagon?
Hikagon.
Yeah, heckathon. Heckathon. Yeah.
Hey, did you ever hear about Hecaton?
The sort of nobleman-looking man sitting at the table with you says, "No."
What was the other one's name? The queen? And it's a shame what happened to Queen, what the hell is her name?
Nears.
Nereis.
Queen Neres. I've
Yeah.
never heard of that. Who are you speaking of? Which land do you hail from?
Oh boy.
Can you do an insight check?
Sure.
I might need help. Insight's kind of bad. Oh, never mind.
He seems genuinely confused about what you're talking about.
Oh boy.
Seems so
Oh, never mind. My
hostile.
mistake. It's the cream.
Ah, I see. Yes, the cream. Looks more confused.
We might need to find somebody else to talk to.
Could I sort of reconnoiter the area to see if I could overhear anybody talking about, either the Dead Queen or Hecaton or the Ice Dragon? Not the Ice Dragon, the Lightning Dragon.
Yeah, you can sort of
Could I
just
do
case the whole gambling area, and it doesn't seem like that is anything close to what people are talking about. I mean, these are like these sort of rich snobby nobles, so you hear them talking about like new land that they've purchased and more business enterprises that they're starting and this sort of thing. They're just sort of all snobbily trying to one up each other.
Hmm. Could I go below deck? Is that a possibility, or
Yes, in
I
fact,
can't? Okay.
it was explained to you that below deck is where the head is. So if you need to relieve yourself, that's where you would go.
Hmm.
Ah.
Interesting.
Would you like to?
Yeah.
Yeah, might as well.
Okay.
I'm wondering if this was
So
just
you guys can make your way towards the
Oh,
stairway in the back here,
okay.
or in the front either. I just said the back because that's what you're closer to.
Okay, sounds good.
Okay.
So out of curiosity, did we make any gold off of those betting since we bet against each other.
There was no other patrons involved, so no, you just stole money from each other.
That was pointless. I wanted to make money, Nick.
Well,
There
I
are other
wanted to
games
just
you
do a
can try.
game. See, the difficulty with that one is I know what your guys' dice are, so
Mm.
that one is more made for you guys to play against each other. Some of the other games you can play against me.
The house, like blackjack, for example.
Right.
Like blackjack. Okay. I
Okay.
like
I'm
to get
sorry,
better.
21.
20.
21,
Yeah,
exactly.
yeah. There you go.
Waterdeep, grab 'em. Yeah.
Yeah, get it right. Okay, so you guys make your ways downstairs, and you see one guy standing guard. I'll just reveal the rest for the fun of it. You see the tons of these sort of just strong, burly-looking men and women rowing the ship. And if you ask the guard, he'll direct you up towards the front over here. And he says, "Past the stairs in the front, right or left. Those are the heads." So you guys can see up here. So these rooms right here are where you can go to relieve yourself. So if you need be.
I guess we're gonna pretend to go do that because I don't know what else to do.
Yeah. There is only one guard down here too. But I'm just wondering what the rowers were going to do if I like walk past the guard and then turn around and like strike them on the head or something, and they'd probably all attack us, right?
They would probably be confused. Yes.
Yeah.
They don't look like they're chained here. They look like they're here of their own free will. But they also just look like they're just. This is just their job. This is just what they do for a living. At least one of the things that they do for a living.
What would you guys like to do? You want to head over to the restroom, or what are your thoughts?
Well, I
We lost Xana too. Where's Xana?
sorry. I'm somewhere. Hold on. Where did you guys go?
She was busy playing ARAM.
Listen, man.
Oh,
I'm not playing no A-Ray.
I'm sorry, Skyrim.
No, I'm not playing no Skyrim.
She's wandered off onto the dock.
I'm right here. I'm right here. Okay.
were you climbing up on the crow's nest?
I was trying to chat up some people about the Golden Goose and, about Queen Nekaton, whatever the heck the name
Did you get
is.
anywhere?
Yeah, so I
No.
want to know.
No, it's the same thing. If you talk to any of these sort of just normal customers, they know nothing about the storm giants
I wonder
or
if it's the captain.
Or why don't we over by the restroom? Can we try and chat up one of the people who's doing the oars? Maybe they know something.
sure, they're just sort of every time they pull back, they sort of grunt a bit and they go, "Oh, yeah, what is it that you need?"
Oh, I just had a question.
Oh, yeah.
Do you know anything about King Hecaton or Queen? What's her name?
Nearest?
Nearest.
They say, "No, do you mean the water baroness?"
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sure.
Yeah,
Sure.
definitely.
Well, I don't know her. I mean, she's in charge of Yartar. That's all about I know.
Do you know if the captain has done anything nefarious? Like, have you heard any rumors?
I mean, not that I've heard of. I mean, there's always people talking about how, oh, these games are rigged, but it's just sore losers.
Hmm.
Hmm.
Could we talk to the captain by any chance? Or
Yeah, I mean, sure. He comes around, sort of makes sure everyone's having a good time and everything. Checks on things from time to time, but he usually stays up in his quarters on the top deck.
I'm just wondering how we would broach that subject to the captain. I mean, for all we know, the captain may be in on what happened to the king.
Yeah. Dang it, did you guys leave again? What the heck?
No. Oh, we just up here.
Jeez.
And then we're gonna go back down or up this way, maybe. I guess go find the captain, I guess.
Did you explore all the rooms in that area?
These are just there's no rooms.
So we're at the bottom. We're at the keel, right? We're
What
at
are
the
these? Like, there's
very bottom.
stairs that go up and down here, and then there's these
These
doors.
are bathrooms.
These are
Yeah.
bathrooms,
Those are stairs.
and this is just a closed door. You're not sure what's behind it.
Yeah,
Oh.
so I'm saying, like, maybe it didn't search everywhere. I don't know.
Let's
Well,
try
we can
it.
try the door.
It
Does someone
just
want to
goes right in.
distract the rowers and the guard while we do that, or what?
These are curtains, so you could just close them
Curtains?
behind
Okay.
you if you want a little privacy.
Okay, let's do that.
I'm gonna peek behind this door.
Okay.
Is it unlocked?
It is unlocked.
I was
Okay,
like, we can open it, pretend we're looking for a bathroom, somebody's in it.
let's do that.
It's just a storeroom.
Okay.
All right, well, back up the stairs we go.
What's down
Okay,
the
you wind
steps?
up here.
This is downstairs.
Yeah, this is the bottom level. So these stairs are just going up to a landing, and then they go further back up to the next deck.
Oh, okay.
Okay, so do you guys want to go talk to the captain?
Yeah.
Then? Okay,
Okay.
we're not really getting anywhere though, but
Is this
No,
the
really
captain?
not.
that's okay.
No.
No, that's just a guard. So as far as you could see, the way up to the next level is through these sort of spiral staircase. Be careful, Pony. Be very careful.
All right, I'll try.
Located there and there.
Is anybody like cutting them off, or can we just go up them?
No. There is a sign on this one that says employees only, but the one in the back doesn't have that same sign.
Well, then we'll go to the one that doesn't say employees only, so we're not
Indeed.
getting ourselves in trouble.
Yeah.
Okay.
Right.
Yep.
So this one leads up.
I got lost. I'm just kidding. Sorry.
Yeah. The spiral staircases, man, they are the worst.
Ugh, they are.
So as you guys are climbing this staircase, you notice the music getting louder and louder, and then up top here seems to be a little a room where there's a band playing, and the music is sort of flowing down into the lower level, but it's obviously most loud here, and people seem to be dancing and enjoying themselves. It seems to be just like a dance room.
Ooh,
Yeah,
dancing.
like a what do they call it? Not a dance off, but like a band off. If there's like already a band playing.
So we're just dancing now?
What end? That's what I'm wondering.
That's
You could
that's
dance if you
entirely
want.
up to you.
I would like to dance.
Roll for dance.
Wow.
Rolling for dance.
Roll for
Give me a
Performance.
performance check.
I'm gonna reconnoiter.
Oh
some
my
of-
gosh.
Uh-oh.
Oh, you stepped on my toe, you bitch.
Wow.
Oh boy.
You guys make like a scene in there. Like, you do one too, Pony. And Pernane, if you plan on dancing.
No, I'm not. No,
Okay.
I'm gonna do the same one.
So Sunset does some sort of interpretive dance from her tabaxi lands that
Nobody gets.
is probably quite beautiful in that land, but in this land it looks just strange and awkward. The Pony, on the other hand, is able to fit right in with the other dancers, and they all seem to be having a good time.
Bobbing my head with rhythm.
How does a gnome dance though when you're 1 feet tall and like you have no body? Like how do you move to the rhythm?
You bob your head like perfectly.
You're
in
like a
perfect
gardener.
rhythm.
Children can dance. It's no
Yeah, they do
different.
like the Snoopy dance, where it's just like bobbing your head and sort of moving back and forth direction.
Yeah. Uh-huh.
When she tried to step on my foot, I twirled around very eloquently.
Right.
But I'm gonna try.
Let's see it.
Oh no.
Let's go, Bernane.
That's about right.
Honestly, you're so used to wearing your heavy armor that without it on, your movements are all so exaggerated that it looks like a lane dancing from Seinfeld.
Right.
So true.
If he did so poorly, can he like land in this curtain and like
Sure,
take,
Roll
take a
around
look
in
at
the
that room?
Accidentally.
sure.
fell through
You
it.
could fall
Quote unquote.
above this wall is another one of those employee-only placards, but you seem to accidentally fall through. And
Well, that's
you
good,
see,
right?
what's that?
Oh, I just said that's good, right?
Yeah.
I'm okay. Yeah, that's what I want to do. Apparently.
And you see a little hallway with several doors on the left and windows on the right.
Okay, where am I exactly? Am I in? Oh, I'm way off course. Am I right here?
Yeah.
Well,
Yeah, so
you're
you would have fallen like right here.
Oh, right there. Okay.
And I'm like, Bernard, you silly man, what are you doing? And then I go right here.
Okay, and there's no guards up here, surprisingly. So it's just like the patrons kind of like watch you guys fall through the curtain, and they don't really pay you much attention.
That was a great idea. All right, let's explore the hallway.
We shall.
And you said there are doors right here. That looks like a door, and this looks like a door.
Yes. So there's a door here. Here, all these little silver sort of rectangles are all doors.
Can I do an insight or something check to see if I can hear anything?
That's what I was thinking.
It's quite difficult with the music right next to you, but you can try.
Okay.
Can I do a perception check as well to see if I could hear anything beyond this door here?
Or an investigation?
Okay.
I don't know what it would be. Perception or investigation or insight?
Well, what are you trying to do?
I'm trying to just hear if there's anything nefarious going on.
Perception.
Then it would be perception. Yeah.
Perception. That's what I was thinking.
I hear nothing, dude.
Insight is just to figure out if someone's lying.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I keep forgetting that. I'm still dancing.
Yes, me too.
Through this door, you don't really hear anything. Again, it's difficult with the music right next to you.
Yeah.
You want to risk opening it, guys?
Just pretend like you're drunk and just like wander into every room.
Yeah, let's do that.
Every room. Okay, wait. I'll stand in front of this door. Sunset, you
Let's
should
try
stand in this door. We should all just open it up at the same time.
All
Okay.
right.
Pretending we're all drunk.
Let's
Okay.
do it.
On the count of 3.
1, 2,
3.
Okay.
Oh, mine's empty.
Oh, there's something in mine.
So
Two
what
of
Pony
them.
and Xana, I'm sorry, what Xana and Sunset find, this seems to be the sleeping quarters perhaps for the guards that never really leave the ship.
Okay.
What Bernane finds is a
What?
very confused captain who is
Oh,
sitting at his desk and now sort of shifts around hearing the door open unexpectedly. He says, can I help you? I think you're lost, sir.
Yes, I'm just gonna flail my arms about and just act drunk and try and make my way out of there.
Okay.
So I don't know. I mean, I could try talking to her.
It's a him.
A him. I'm sorry. I could
You
try
have good
talking to him.
persuasion, don't you?
I do have. It's decent, but it's not the best.
This is what he looks like.
Let's
Oh,
see.
boy.
See if he has any information.
Is that a
Like-
octopus on his desk?
Yeah.
What is that?
Yeah, look,
That's awesome.
Yes, he has a pet octopus.
Okay.
instead of a parrot, apparently. Okay.
All right. So, okay, so as he finds them, can I like say to Sunset, like, oh my gosh, I don't know where Bernane went. He probably, he's in this room. Should we like go in there too?
Yeah.
It's up to
Why
you.
not?
Okay. Uncle Bernane, what are you doing here, you silly old man? I'm sorry to disturb you.
We'll
He
take
says, that's
him.
quite all right. Just, this is an employees-only area. I must ask you to return to the designated areas for patrons.
Ah,
We've
and
been
then,
so fascinated by boats. Can you just talk to us for a few minutes?
can I say like something like what have I asked? What have I told you about asking everyone about Queen Neris and Hecaton? Just to make it seem as if he's like the crazy uncle, like trying to talk about the murders and see if it'll do anything with the captain.
Yeah.
Give me an
Yeah.
insight check.
While they're doing that, I'm gonna sort of meander, sort
See
of
if I
behind him,
Nope.
so that he's sort of.
Wait,
Yeah.
before
I'll do that too.
if Bernane gives an insight check, can I give him bardic inspiration?
Will that work?
Sure.
Okay.
Oh, sick. Okay, I got 2 left.
All right. Inside it is. Oh, I got
I
1.
didn't need it.
I didn't need it. Save it for later.
Phew.
Well, roll your. If you want to save on, that's fine too. But yes, yeah. So, Xana and Sunset, you can't really pick anything up. Bernane, you're a little bit closer. Maybe that's why. But you notice that he becomes visually uncomfortable.
Okay. So
he
knows
says,
something now.
"Please, I'm very busy, man. Could you please just return to the guest quarters? I must ask you to leave."
Now he has weapons on him, correct?
You could see that he has like a rapier at his waist. It looks more decorative than anything, though.
Hmm.
Can I notice the octopus and coo over it? Oh my gosh, what's his name? Oh, it's such a cute little octopus. Yes, you are. You're the same size as me.
Could I try and steal his rapier or saber while Zan is yeah
That
Would
wouldn't
you
that
mean
be
like
like
sneakily?
yeah
sleight of hand?
sneakily like right sleight of hand sort of thing. So I'm like
No,
Sure. Give me a
no,
sleight
no,
of
no,
like
hand.
no, 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 no,
no
no.
no 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 okay
He
what
still
Not
has
just
Bardic.
sleight of
Wait,
hand.
he still has Bardic
Yeah,
though,
but if
right?
anyone's going to do sleight of hand, it's going to be you.
That's true. I could do
I'm
it.
But quite frankly, we don't want him to get mad at us.
Or
We don't have weapons or armor.
if somebody was successful in doing the sleight of hand, we can hold it up to his neck and be like, "Okay, Mister, what do you
Oh
know
my
about?"
gosh. Oh my gosh. No, absolutely
we
not.
could threaten to kill his pet octopus, I guess.
Oh,
I don't
Oh
know.
my gosh. What are you guys on? We can
I
just
don't even
bat our
know.
pretty eyelashes and try
that's
and
true. I could.
persuade
I,
him.
Santa, is it a rogue?
Okay, so what do you guys suggest?
Not
Xana says
not
that.
stealing anything from him.
Not okay.
I
Uh,
guess so. Because Bernane saw that he was physically, like, visibly uncomfortable, what would Bernane do? Like, how would he relay that to us then?
Yeah, that's a good question.
because I have to pretend to be drunk, right? So I'd be like
Yeah.
maybe a finger to the throat as a no action. Interpreted maybe as he doesn't know anything, or or maybe he does know something, or I don't know. What am I saying? Maybe like point excitedly at him, or
Okay.
Oh,
because you're right next to him too, right? So
I think
Yeah,
we're
I'm
all
cooing
rather
over
nice.
his octopus. Yeah.
well,
Kind,
let's see.
please talk to us.
I could say, well, I once knew a King Hekaton, and he was a good friend of mine. Was he a friend of yours as well?
Says,
Ah.
no, I assure you, I know nothing of this king that you speak of. Now, please, I must ask you to leave. I don't want to be rude, but this is not a place for guests. You must leave.
He's lying, obviously.
All right. Um.
Should I try to grab him?
No.
Okay.
You've got persuasion, hun. You've got charm. Just saying, you could.
I do have charm. I could try to charm him. It's just really nerve-wracking because if it fails, then he'll really know that we're trying to get info, I guess.
We don't have to charm him. We can try and persuade him to give us information. Just try and
Detect thoughts.
let him know that we're on his side, or we don't mean him no harm. Obviously, we're not armed.
I do have
Well, okay,
bardic
okay.
inspired.
Actually, no, she has a good point. We could say like, yeah, that's that silly King Hecate. Like we could actually make it seem as if we were for his death to see if the captain agrees with it, maybe? Or is
Sure.
that too deceptive?
No.
You have high deception. We could probably get away with that.
I mean, I will say, you have to admit how suspicious it is to just walk into this room and start
Yeah.
talking about something that almost nobody knows about.
I agree. I agree.
Which is why our crazy Uncle Bernane is just, spouting off, spewing things,
Yeah, because I'm drunk apparently.
Yeah.
Right, but still, I would say that there's only like a few people in the whole world that know about this. Outside of the giant kingdom, I would say.
Okay.
But he does know something. But the question remains, how do we get that out of him?
This boat has to dock, right? What we could do is wait for the poker games to be over, go back to the dock, wait for him to get off the boat, and approach him that way.
But by then, wouldn't it be like kind of too late and he would start like probably getting some backup because we've already mentioned it. And if he is already suspicious about us, he could probably like hire some goons and attack us first, you know?
Yeah.
I will say you've probably showed your hand at this point. He's
Yeah.
definitely suspicious of you. Although, whether he's just trying to put up this thing of, oh, just go back to the other rooms, guess, or if that's how he's actually just responding, you're not sure.
Mhm. All right, so we have options. We have detect thoughts. We have the persuasions, deceptions. Like, what do you guys want to do?
I would say before you do cast anything on him, because I think they're going to know if it fails,
Yeah.
that we try and at least decept or persuade.
Okay.
I mean, unless he wanted to try that, behind the door and like close the door. I don't know if you need line of sight to be able to, do a detect thoughts or whatever.
You're right
I
there.
don't
He
know how
doesn't.
that works.
No, she's right there in the same room with him, so she could
Yeah,
cast it
yeah,
if she wants.
but he would know that she's casting it.
Yeah,
Oh,
but
oh,
that's
I
gonna
see what
put
you're
us all.
saying.
Yeah, it's gonna
He
put
would
us all
know
in
that
danger,
something's
though.
up.
You've got
But
him
we could,
cornered. Just
yeah,
start asking him questions
yeah,
and persuade. Try and come. Just keep talking to him and persuade and deceive and see if that works.
All right.
yeah. I'm still bardically inspired by Xana, so
Hmm.
I could try persuasion and
So
you know,
something along the lines, sir. We don't mean you any harm. We really just need some information. Would you be kind enough to give us some if you know anything about it?
yeah,
That's the
exactly.
problem. Like, I don't know whether he's kind or he's like super
We're
mean.
gonna, yeah, well, we're gonna pretend to be on his side,
Oh
whether
boy.
he is or
Okay.
not.
All right.
Right.
All right. Oh, sir, do you have any information on this? Because you seemed like you were sweating very profusely.
Well, it's quite warm in here, and you are beginning to annoy me. If you don't leave, I must get the guards, I'm afraid. I don't want to be rude, but you're not supposed to be here.
That won't be necessary. We will be on our way. We mean you no harm. We would really like, on our own little mission. This was our side trip and fun. We just really need to know what happened.
Again, I don't know what you're speaking of. Please leave now.
All right. I'm gonna slowly make my way towards the door. I don't want the guards to.
I don't want to get guards involved, especially when we don't have weapons.
Yeah. Should we just charm him?
Oh,
Yeah, he
Sure.
seems pissed.
I really feel like that's a bad thing. Okay, if she charms him and this goes wrong, I'm gonna be like, door.
I will charm him. Wait a second. Is
Where-
the octopus not that? No, the octopus is not humanoid. Never mind.
First of all,
What
I,
is back here?
I was gonna ask that next. Who's this person here?
That's
Or
the
is that
the
captain.
captain.
This is Octopus.
Oh,
The
this is his
Oh.
octopus.
Oh, whoops! We were talking to the octopus.
We were talking.
You're
the
talking.
octopus.
You're talking
That's
to the
the
octopus
octopus.
the entire
It's in the
I
time.
middle
was
of the
not.
room.
I was doing. I was.
I
doing
was.
the octopus.
No wonder he didn't know anything.
No wonder.
Anything. Jeez.
Exactly.
From where you're standing, guys, can you jump overboard if things go bad? I mean, I don't.
Probably.
Yeah.
It's water. No.
We'd have to go through a porthole, right? Or are we below deck?
No, you are above. You're on the second level of this boat. So,
The second, so we'd have to jump through a porthole.
No,
Or
you're
Well,
on the upper level.
this is a hallway right here with windows. This is like the outside deck. So if you got
Oh,
out
okay,
here,
gotcha.
you could just jump right into the water.
Okay.
Water.
All right.
All right.
What's
So I
beyond
guess I will do. Dang it!
You don't
What
know.
do you? I
Okay.
kind of want to charm him.
Go for it.
Well,
Why
charm.
not?
What does charm do versus detect thoughts? Lets you peer into his mind. Does charm make him speak or talk to you, or does it just makes you a friend, or what does that do?
It makes him. It makes him a friend and more willing, I think, to talk. Detect thoughts. I detect his thoughts, but he'll still be an enemy, and he will probably call the guards in a very short
Okay,
manner.
if charm person fails and he knows it, right?
Yeah. Same thing with detect thoughts, though. Like detect thoughts, he'll know for sure.
All right, maybe
My only other suggestion is to wait for the boat to dock. We can just stand, make sure he doesn't leave, like dancing with these folks until disembarking.
What,
That
you mean
would
like
Well-
just stand here the whole time?
No, not like the whole time. Just by these girls dancing. You know?
Girls
That gives
dancing.
him the opportunity, though, to.
Yeah,
I don't
to
know.
escape in the back door and get guards with us, like to attack us.
You've got a chance. The question is, do you want to take advantage of it? Is it worth
Up
the risk?
to you.
This
Sure,
I
I'll
say
just charm him. I'm just gonna charm him.
I say go for it.
Charm person.
That's
Yeah.
just me.
Okay, he gets a
Cast-
wisdom save throw.
Casting at only level 1, no, at higher levels just means that you charm additional people. It doesn't actually strengthen your charm, right?
Correct.
Ugh, dang. Okay.
Okay, what is your DC?
14.
14. Oh, I almost hit initiative. I'm getting ahead of myself.
Oh
Dang.
no.
That's good.
Okay, he fails.
Oh!
He looks up at you
Charmed it.
and he says, "Oh, I can't believe I didn't recognize you. I'm so sorry. How are you?"
Oh my
Well,
god.
again, then.
Oh,
All right,
you silly little
start
man.
questioning it.
All right. So, I remember you telling me about King Hecaton and Queen Neris, but could you please remind me again? And I bash my eyelashes.
He says, "Oh, that matter. I don't typically like to speak of it, but I suppose we're old friends. Yes. Well, you see, my master bidded that we interfere with the giants, as you see, and yes, we were the ones who killed the queen, and we took the king prisoner.
Mm.
Oh, excellent! That's wonderful. Where is he now?
Oh, well, he's being kept safe by the Kraken Society. They have him on this scry-proof ship that's sort of drifting around in the ocean around the Purple Isles.
Purple Isles. I'm just gonna put this in here.
Purple Isles. Okay.
I hope everyone's writing this down.
I just put it in chat.
Uh,
Did I
how
put
do
an octopus on my shoulder?
Oh my god.
Sure, it looks a little bit uncomfortable with you, but
Oh,
Okay. I'll
But
just
it-
leave
no.
it there.
Who is your master?
well, do an animal handling check.
Okay.
Oh, don't squish it.
Who is your master? Is that the octopus?
No.
Master.
He said him and his master helped dethrone. So who is his master?
Oh, that'd be
I
a good
really
question.
shouldn't be saying anything, but I'm trying to.
It's fine. We have walkie-talkies,
Oh
don't
my
we?
god. No, it's only a message. It would only work once, so we're using
Oh.
that in case we need help.
Oh, okay.
Is the 5 good
So,
enough?
is this master by any chance the blue dragon, or is it someone else? I forget. I have a terrible memory.
No, Socrathel, of course. He's the great one.
Yes.
No.
Yes.
Soccerfell.
He's my master.
Soccerfell?
I don't know. Is it Soccerfell?
That works.
It's Slarkrethel. Slarkrethel.
Oh, can you write that down?
That's what I heard.
Slarkrethel.
Soccer fell.
Locker.
He's a soccer dad, apparently.
I'm so sorry.
Okay.
Anyway,
So I got a 5. Is that good enough?
No, the
No,
octopus
okay.
is like its little tentacles are wriggling and writhing, and two of them are grabbed onto the table, trying to stop you from picking it up.
just leave the octopus alone.
All right. I
Uh,
won't bother the octopus anymore.
I'm assuming Socrathel is on the ship, right? In that Kraken Society ship in Purple Isles.
And actually, before I answer that, everybody do a just do an intelligence check. We're just going to do a little memory here.
Okay.
This is not good. You know, I have -1 in
Intelligence?
intelligence. Oh,
Is it
okay.
Just a regular intelligence check, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, it's a saving throw. Okay.
Oh, I don't know.
It's not a saving throw, but that's okay. It's fine.
Oh, whoops.
Whoops. I don't know, but whatever. It's still.
It's the same thing. As long as you don't have as long as you're not proficient in intelligence saving throws, it's the same thing.
It's a -1,
Okay.
actually.
Okay. So you guys all seem to, at the same moment, you guys are looking around his cabin, which is quite intricately decorated, and you could tell that this is like a man who enjoys the finer things in life. So everything is like very fancy and nice.
Mhm.
But you notice that like carved into the wall is all of these like these sort of underwater sort of motifs, sort of carvings, and it reminds you. It's like, where have you seen this before? And do you remember when you guys were at? Oh, I can't remember the name. Give me a second.
Giant's
When
house.
you guys were at Xantharl's Keep. No, yeah, Xantharl's Keep, and you were looking for the dwarf, the Weevil,
Weevil, yeah.
Right.
and you got led into the
Weevil!
forest where you were ambushed.
Yeah.
And inside that sort of cabin out in the woods, you guys seem to remember that there was like this on the inside of the cabin where all these carved underwater like octopuses and just all underwater things. It's like eerily similar to that.
Oh crap.
So the cultists. So I shouldn't say anything. I'm not here yet.
That's okay.
So the
Give us some
Kraken-
help here.
Remember when we were ambushed through the thieves' cant? Like
Mhm.
White did Vinny did the thieves' cant. We were
Yeah.
ambushed by a bunch of cultists. What
So he's
if
part of the
those
cult.
cultists were part of the Kraken Society?
Yep.
So in a roundabout way, it's like sort of full circle. That
Yeah.
we were led to a cabin and we were about to be sacrificed. We barely got out of there alive. But inside that hut there were the same
Rings.
decorations as inside this cabin. So that means he's in league with the cultists or this
He did
Kraken
say it was
Society as
their-
well.
It was their master, right? So
Socrathel.
They summoned a demon, I believe.
Did we kill Socrathel? I don't remember like who we fought in that ambush area. I know we killed or we escaped. Did we escape or did we kill everyone there?
We killed everyone. And we killed a demon, I believe, as well.
No, we left
We
one, I
killed
thought.
something that was like made from a portal. I remember that.
No, I think you're getting mixed up with
No, that's
the
underground.
Margisters.
You're talking about the Margisters.
Margisters.
We were outside, and then there was a little hut.
Yeah.
And then we went inside the hut, and this says more people to sacrifice, whatever. And we barely got out of there alive. We killed some really high-level magic users. Were any of them Socrathel? Or I take it not. I don't know.
You're not sure, but
I doubt it.
doubtful. Exactly.
Yeah. So,
So,
okay.
to answer your question, Pony,
Mhm.
he says, "No, Sarkrathel is not on this ship. He
Okay.
is the great old one, the master of the deep, our great Kraken lord." And then his face turns pale. All the color washes out of it, and he sort of like reaches up to his head, and he starts swaying back and forth. And then suddenly he says, "My master, I'm sorry. No." And then he collapses onto the ground.
Okay, when does this thing dock? Because I think we're going to have to get off.
Yeah.
But we have a lead now.
We
need to
have a
find
lead.
Isles.
search
It's
him
just-
first.
Yeah, so let's get out of here so
Yes.
we're not
Search him
like
first.
thinking anything.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Fine,
I do
fine,
want to.
search him.
Search the cabin and him.
Is he?
All right, let's do that real quick.
I'm taking his octopus.
No,
I
you're
wanted to
not.
take
You're taking his
octopus.
octopus.
Do
Put
we
it in
find
your
anything
bag.
good, Nick?
He's ownerless now.
He has on his person this very finely crafted, fancy-looking, mostly decorative. It's not magic rapier that has all these sort of octopus motif around the handle and stuff. It looks
I don't-
very nice. It's jeweled and everything.
I
Could be
don't-
worth something.
I don't know. If you take it, you have to hide it because we can't be
Yeah.
walking around with weapons.
I could put it in my haversack. That's fine.
Yeah.
Beyond that, you guys find about, we'll say, like 1,000 gold pieces.
Oh,
Ooh,
okay.
Thousands of thousands.
snatching that up.
Other
Alright.
than that,
What,
there's
200
nothing.
per person?
Take it and get
Okay.
out.
So I want to
So-
go back. I want to
He's
like
unconscious.
redo my, what do you call it? My tokens back into cash so I can have that money back.
So who has the rapier?
Oh, he died.
Do one of
She
you want
does.
to? Okay. Alrighty.
She has
Yes.
it in her bag.
You saw
Yeah.
it before he died, his nose started to bleed profusely, and he was just swaying back and forth, holding his head as if in intense pain. and then suddenly he just collapsed on the ground. And if you check his pulse, he's dead.
All right, well,
What?
we gotta get out, so we're
What the
not in
heck
here if
would
somebody
do
finds him.
that? All right, I'm putting the octopus in my haversack real quick.
That would kill it.
No.
Alrighty.
It has 10 minutes of air inside
Okay.
or whatever.
All
it
right.
is.
Just leave it there.
You want to set it free and
It's an
just
octopus.
shove it over the side or something and set it free?
Shove it out the boat. Fine.
Goes out in the deck.
Can,
It's up
can we
to you.
do that? Can we throw the octopus out and so I could say, "Be free, little one.
Sure.
Be free, little octopus." And then I strum in a little tune.
You throw it over the edge.
Yeah.
You see a shark jump up and bite it before it even hits the water.
Oh my
no.
God.
I'm kidding. It's fine. It's fine.
All right, so are we gonna head back down and exchange
What's
our
that?
coins and stuff?
It loves me, right? Did
I
it
would
want to
assume
come?
so.
Did it come with? Did
Yeah,
it want to come with
because
Because
me?
we don't want to be near the crime scene here. Okay.
All right,
Can
all right. I'll
Just
go it
curtain
up.
real quick.
Just go through the
What's that?
outside.
Could I see behind this curtain real quick?
Yeah.
See if there's anything of interest?
You
Oops,
get a
sorry. Yeah.
stairwell, I bet that goes down.
So
That could very well be.
Maybe.
give me a stealth check.
Oh, a stealth check?
Oh my
Oh,
gosh.
Oh,
I'm
yes,
not doing
you
this.
Now remember, you're not wearing your heavy armor, so you don't
Oh,
get
that's
the
true.
disadvantage.
He has bardic too.
That's right, I do. Stealth,
Does
stealth,
Bardic
stealth.
even work on
Okay.
stealth tech?
Oof.
Okay, so it's still a 6.
Okay, so I might as well just do
One-
it. Give it a
1d8.
shot. 1d8.
12.
Okay,
Six?
so a 12.
12?
Not
You
terrible.
peek beyond
No,
the
not
curtains,
terrible.
and you see a man steering the ship on the front.
Ah.
You also see the stairway that leads down to what must be the other stairway, spiral staircase that was on the first or the middle floor.
So we could hijack the ship.
Or
We're not gonna hijack the
Or not.
We
With
can
no
we can
weapons,
just
yeah.
go.
I mean, choke
Can I
them.
mount the
I
ship?
mean, you could take the radio
Yeah,
off the
right.
guy and kill him, but
Right. My
Yeah,
goodness,
we
you're gonna
could-
get us in trouble.
Yeah.
All right.
why don't you just go
I'll
to
shut
the
up
outside of the ship first and then go through that way? That way no one suspects anything.
Or we could just walk
Because-
off the front and acted like we didn't do anything.
Or we could jump over the side. and
I'm
swim.
not gonna jump out of the side. It's water and I'm a cat. And I
That's-
want my
that's-
stuff back. You know?
You can just
That's
walk
true
there when you
too.
get back.
Yep.
I got lost. I ended up here. I don't know where I am. Spiral staircases suck.
Yeah, it's terrible.
Alright.
So we're going here. Okay.
Yeah, so when does the ship dock?
You guys have probably at this point been out for like maybe 2 or 3 hours. You're probably about halfway there. It's
Half?
probably getting ready to turn around now.
Yeah.
Shall we play a game of 21
No.
while we wait?
I'm gonna jump
I don't know.
overboard and try and find a saber wolf and check.
How are you gonna get your stuff back though? That's the
It's
thing.
on the
I thought
dock.
the stuff
It's
was
on-
on the shore, wasn't it? Is it in the
It
boat?
is.
It's
You
on the
guys left
dock.
it back at the dock, but
Oh,
it
it is
is.
at the dock.
It's in their building, but I'm sure, if completely need be, Dragon could probably lockpick his way in there.
All right, I'm gonna jump overboard. There's
No!
no sense in,
I was just
there's no
kidding.
sense in sticking around, is there? Or is there?
To get your
Maybe-
stuff back. I mean, you can come off the ship, get your stuff, and
We just
That's
act
what I'm
normally
saying.
like we didn't see or do anything.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I would say act normal and just like hang out. Unless
Okay, we could do
they
that too.
find oh, we should have just hid the body. We just left it there.
I thought you said on the outside first and come in and just act like you were just.
You
on
could have
the
just
outside.
probably threw the body out the window.
along with the octopus.
We can still do that, you know. We can go back and do that if you want to.
You guys-
No, 'cause,
You guys
I
did
feel like-
not make it in the Ocean's 11.
No,
saying.
we would not.
no, we wouldn't.
CSI Yartar would be all over you right now.
Yeah.
Probably. I'm good for chilling or whatever until.
Okay.
Okay,
so-
so are you guys going to just play some cards, or what's the game plan here?
Yeah. Play some cards until we get back docked. And exchange our coins back for gold.
Okay.
Sounds good to me.
And although I'm too lazy to do it, I mean, there's people walking from room to room, and the guards are sort of patrolling and stuff. But you guys can sit at the table. Do you guys want to try some 21, perhaps? You could try the old Timora spinner. or Jip.
I don't know what those are.
Jip is
Time or
craps.
spinner. Yeah. Time or spinner is like roulette. 21 is blackjack, and then Hand of Fate is what you guys were playing before, but that's just going to be
Probably.
against each other.
Instead of against each other, we should have had not Nick. Oh my gosh, Vince and Dragoon be doing it.
Oh, that's an
And
idea. Let them play as other.
as the yeah, it's not like they'll be losing any money. That way, we could have actually won money on that first one.
I
I'm
would have
just
to
saying.
rig it. I'll just fold. I'll just bet a lot, then fold at the last possible.
Yeah, I
second.
know that's the problem. They have to be nice.
No, unless there's an actual way to win money, because at this point we're coming out even because we'll just exchange and give it back.
You've got 1,000 gold. I think you made out. Just saying.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If you play 21, you're playing against Nick.
All
Yes,
right.
then
I'll
you can play against.
okay, fine. I will do a round of 21.
Okay.
The house has a. I think on ties, the house wins. If I remember.
That's
correctly.
fine.
All right.
I don't remember what I have to roll.
If we tie, it's a split. It's just
Oh, interesting.
you can take half your coins back, but the house gets the other half.
Generous.
Okay.
Oh,
Okay. So, the way that it works is that you're going to be dealt 2 cards again, D10s.
So, do I just put that thing in again? The roll GM roll do T10.
Yes.
Okay, I'm ready.
So, once you guys have your cards, I'm going to show one of my cards, and then you can choose to either hit or stay. Once everyone's made their bets, I will then continue to hit until either I bust or until I get over a 16 or 17 or something like that.
So you can see their face down card.
Well, so how many of us are playing?
I'm gonna play. I need to buy 2 more chips. I'm gonna buy 2 chips for 10.
Okay, so you can
So I'll
find
play.
this woman here. She introduced herself as Miss Ming.
Miss Ming. Okay.
So she will trade out 2 more golden geese for your gold coins.
Very nice. Thank you, Miss Ming.
Good luck.
Okay.
All
Okay.
right.
So now everybody who's playing, roll 2d10.
All right.
Oh my
You,
gosh.
it doesn't have to be to me. You could do it right on the table because you're not playing against each other anymore.
Oh well, I just did to the GM.
Yeah, that's fine. I see. Okay. And Xana's not playing?
No.
Okay. Now I'm going to roll 1. Oops. So I have a 3 face showing. So,
Okay.
Sunset, do you want to hit, stay, or stay?
Hit.
Okay, so roll another d10.
How do I do that now?
Just slash roll 1d10, or just do it from the dice window on the left there.
D10.
Oh, I thought it was a 2d10.
Well,
It is,
it is
but
to
that's
start,
the
but then after that you roll 1.
Or 1. Okay, gotcha.
Is that 16?
Oh, and by the way, you guys put down. Do you guys want to do 1 or 2 coins per hand?
I'll do
One.
1. I'll do
Okay.
1.
Okay, so you are at 15, Sunset. Do you want to hit or do you want to stay? If you go over 21, then you lose.
I know. I'm gonna hit again.
Okay.
So it's just 1d10. It might be easier if I just do this, because.
7 or lower.
Oh, I
So
bust.
you bust. The dealer takes your. What was it? 1 coin.
So how many? Yeah, it was just 1 coin. So I've lost 1.
And now, Bernane, you have a 9 showing. Do you want to hit or do you want to stay?
I'm going to hit that. So 1d10.
Yep. An 18.
It's
pretty good.
I'm going to stay on the 18.
Okay, so I'm going to flip over my other card. So I have a total of 6.
Split.
9.
Ooh, wow.
11.
Oh, not a 10. Oh,
20.
no! No!
So you both lose a coin.
House
Or
on
a betting
We're
chip.
Wow.
We're going again. Here's my coin.
I'll do a coin too. I'll play again.
Okay, and if anybody else wants to get in on this as a commoner without actually risking any of their money, I'll allow it just so you're part of it if you want to.
I'll watch.
Okay.
Okay, so I just got to roll the 2d10, right?
Yep, if you're going again.
6
Okay,
and a
Bernane, are you playing?
Yes.
Okay. Ooh.
16. Yikes.
Okay. Sunset, I'm guessing you're going to hit?
Oh,
Actually,
I'm
wait, I have to show one. Not that it really matters, but... So I have a 7.
So now I have
15?
I have to go for one more. Oh my gosh! Seriously?
She takes another one of your chips. Brenane, you have a 16.
I'm staying on that 16.
Okay, what do I have? I have a 7. 13, 20.
Wow.
Oh my goodness.
Okay, one more time.
Okay.
Last
All
one,
right.
I promise.
I'm gonna
Are you
buy
still
one
only
more.
betting one chip, or are you going to go big?
I'm gonna do just one because I'm sucking at this.
Okay. All right. Roll your
You know
chip.
what? Screw it. I'm gonna do 2.
Oh, wow.
Yep.
Big spender.
I know.
I'm gonna do 2 as well.
There we go. 5 and 8.
Okay.
I need
Get
to
it,
get more chips real quick.
I mean,
Alright.
Sunset has like 20. She could maybe lend you some if she's feeling generous.
No, it's fine. It's fine.
Okay,
I'm
okay.
gonna bet 2 as well. So whenever
Okay.
you.
Go for it.
All right.
You do realize that we're betting against each other when we do this. You realize that, right?
No, you're not.
Our
No,
betting against
if you
Nick.
win, Lily, you get the house money,
Yeah.
not Bernane's money.
Yeah, Nick
Oh,
is the
okay.
house.
Yeah,
You're
this is
playing as
totally.
Nick.
This is only against the house. You guys aren't playing against each other at all.
All right. Okay.
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 Well, I did
roll your
5 and an 8.
Isn't there
9.
an ace?
There's
A
no
9.
ace. This is obviously
Wow.
not blackjack. Different.
And I rolled a 1, so that's what I have.
I have 8
21.
with mine. Oh, I'm staying.
Okay. And then Bernine?
Wow. Yes. Going to hit. That's 14.
14.
I'm gonna stay on the 14. I'm not gonna risk
Okay.
it.
I'm at a 1, 7,
15,
16.
16.
That's what I've got.
I gotta go again. Oh, bust.
I
Okay.
actually won one. I break even at this point.
You and me
Sunset,
both.
for getting a 21, you get 6 coins.
Woo!
Nice.
Like 6.
Bernine-
6 additional coins, you mean?
Right.
For the
Okay. We're done.
blackjack essentially, yeah.
And Bernane, you get you bet 2, so you get 4.
Okay, I would
Nice.
like to exchange my tokens back for my money. So that's 26. How much do I get back?
26 times 5, so you'll get 230 gold.
200.
no. Am I wrong there? That math doesn't seem right. You have what, 26?
I think
130, sorry.
130, and I think I had taken one from him. So obviously, I'm giving theirs back because I came out with more than that, but I don't remember how many.
Or you can just keep it. That's fine.
I don't remember how many they were though, because it was what you put in at the very first game.
So it was just one, because the one you borrowed from me, but
Well,
you
then,
can just.
okay, well then you would have
Yeah.
gotten your 5 gold back. Okay.
Yeah, you could keep it if you want. It doesn't matter.
No, I'm gonna get that back to you. 1.
All right.
Okay. 7. Okay, look at that. See, I came out with some money. All right, we're
Okay.
waiting to like disembark or.
I get
Yes.
35
If
back.
you guys just want to relax, you can get some food in the front cabin there.
Okay.
About an hour later, you see one of the guards walk down and talk to Miss Ming, whisper into her
shit.
ear, and she looks concerned. You see her walk up these stairs and disappear upstairs.
Okay, how far is it to disembark? Because
It's probably another hour or 2.
are you serious? We might have to jump overboard as much as I don't want
Jump
to.
overboard. That's what
It's
that's
getting
what
late now. It's about midnight. The moon is high in the sky. I'm sorry. Saberwolf and Dragon are like exhausted. They're just chasing the ship. They're like, oh my god, why did I sign up for this?
We're not dwarves though, so.
Yeah, true. Natural sprinters.
Yeah, exactly.
So have we told them what's been transpiring so far?
No,
It's
Are
up
they
to you.
aware of
The sending stone only lets you send one message.
and that's why we haven't used it, because what if we need help?
Okay.
I still have
All right.
my cantrip, my message cantrip. I can like use that, right? Are they
Is there
like
a range requirement on that?
120 feet? Are they? And it goes through solid walls. So if they're like directly across, could I do that or no?
It's a
probably let
pretty
them
wide
know.
river, but I think you could probably manage that. Sure.
Can I talk to her now? It's only.
I
think-
think. Could you link the spell for me? I think you can respond, but I don't remember. Here's the message, and can reply in a whisper only you can hear. Yes, so you can go back and forth with this.
Go ahead and whisper to me.
All right, I'm
We didn't
whispering.
know what's going on.
What the heck am I whispering?
Well, we killed the captain, and we're probably going to be in trouble because Miss Ming just went upstairs, and who knows what's going to happen next.
Yep.
So
Right. It's like but we need our stuff too. That's the problem.
Did anyone see you enter that back room?
The girls, the dancing.
Yeah.
So there's a good possibility that you'll be suspect number 1. Get out of
Yep.
there.
Get out of there.
Except what about our like?
It's back at the
weapons and
dock.
stuff?
We could
Yeah,
travel
it's
back
back
to the
at the dock.
dock and just get from their supply cache or whatever.
Mhm.
yeah,
And you can stay in the bushes and Vinny and I can get it. Because we weren't on the boat. We weren't there. What if you're like wanted or something?
Yeah.
All right.
It's
You
up to
see
I'm going to
Miss
jump
Ming-
overboard. I'm getting out of there.
come back down the stairs, and you see her start to cast a spell.
Oh no.
And she seems to be focusing on some of the other people. But every so often, she seems to focus on somebody else. Pony, as somebody who knows the detect thoughts spell,
Mhm.
you think that she's probably detecting people's thoughts, trying to figure out if anybody knows what happened to the captain.
Get out of there.
Okay, we need to get out. Can we go up
I'm-
up the staircase?
That's where she is. You need to like.
No,
We need to jump overboard.
I'm jumping overboard.
well, I'm gonna say go do like a staircase, go to another floor, and jump overboard so she doesn't think it, so that she doesn't see us do it.
Yeah. I
Let's
guess
do that.
like I guess like up here maybe in the spiral
for me.
staircase.
Oh, this is the one that's employees only, right?
Oh, is it?
We can't.
With it.
Crap. Is she actually blocking the stairwell?
Well, what if we
Here-
just go out here
No,
from
she's
this
and
door?
in fact she's sort of like walking around as she's like
Okay,
Basically.
so we can. So we'll just go around her and go up these ones.
Around her?
Oh yeah,
Okay.
Yeah,
Go
yeah,
on.
because
I'll
she's
go.
just walking around. Wait, is this the dock?
Oops.
no, you're not at a dock.
Yeah, we're still
All
out,
right, I don't know.
out to sea.
So I'm gonna go up the stairs where the dancing people were again. Pretend to dance. Do you need us to make a performance check again?
No, but as
Damn
you
it.
three sort of start going up the stairs, she notices you.
Oh shoot!
And she turns and
Thank
she
you.
starts to focus on Xana.
Oh, so she's got to make a save, right?
I don't believe so. Just to learn the... Yeah, it says, you initially learn the surface thoughts of the creature, what's most on its mind at the moment. As an action, you can either shift your attention to another creature's thoughts or attempt to probe deeper into the same creature's mind. If you probe deeper, the target must make a wisdom saving throw. So
right
the initial
now-
one
Yeah,
doesn't
I'm
have
thinking. I'm thinking that everyone's really cute on this ship, and I kind of want to like see if I could date anyone on here.
Wow.
You make a
Oh no, this is bad.
I'm
I'll
going to
tell
be
you what,
thinking about my
because you
poker
know
hand.
that she's casting this spell, I'll allow you to do a deception check to try to cover up what your mind is thinking.
Nice.
That's,
Wow.
Hang on a second, where is it? It's been a while.
But the only
This
thing
can't
is,
keep happening.
but the only thing is, it doesn't protect me or Sunset. It only protects Xana.
True, but she's not doing it to you yet.
Okay.
True.
And if she told us, we would have at least a chance.
Right.
Okay. So she seems like she doesn't give you another thought,
Nice.
but she does notice that the three of you are sort of like going up the stairs, and you think that she's probably trying to like get everybody, and she must have already gotten the people upstairs, so she decides to slowly follow you as you guys are walking up the stairs. Now you guys can move yourselves to the upstairs, but it's going to be a
Wow.
question of what are you going to do? She seems to be following you.
Yeah.
Dance. I'm going to dance. Thinking about my poker winnings.
All right, but you're a tabaxi. It's pretty obvious that you're not going to fit in with the rest of the people here.
Oh, well, I thought they were just random people dancing.
They are, but they're random like humans and like normal races. There's no other tabaxis
Yeah.
here. So you stick out like a sore thumb.
All right, so what if we both just dance?
Right, 'cause that's a gnome. And we're
Okay,
besties.
what are you trying to accomplish here, though? That's my question.
To fit in. She wants to know
Yes,
why we're
but
going
you're a
upstairs.
gigantic tabaxi that she knows she didn't scan yet.
Oh, so she is about to do detect thoughts on her? Is that what it is?
Oh, so she
Yes.
wants to know what I'm doing. What I'm thinking is I want to have a good time and, dance. That's why we
Okay.
came up here.
But if she's gonna probe your mind deeper, and if it's oh my gosh, this is gonna be so bad.
Yeah, it is, but I don't. What am I supposed to do? Go back downstairs? Oh, whoops! Where's the bathroom? Go back downstairs?
We should
It's up to
probably.
you. I'm just saying.
I'm really confused right now because I don't understand what you mean. What am I doing? Because I thought this was supposed to be an entertainment boat. If people are up here dancing, that's what we're doing.
Right. But picture it from my perspective, right? This woman is trying to detect everyone's thoughts on this boat to try to figure out who killed the captain. She knows that she hasn't scanned a tabaxi yet, and she just watched a tabaxi go upstairs. So obviously she's going to follow you up and scan the tabaxi, right? If she finds you. Right?
Yep.
Are we above? Like, do we see the sky at all? Because I could turn into an owl and just fly away, right? with everyone on me.
Yes, there is a... If you go out onto the outer ship, then... A giant owl? No, you could turn into a regular owl, but you can't carry them.
I can't. Oh, so I can't turn into like a big old something and carry them with my talons.
You could jump overboard, and then we can huff it back, get your equipment before the ship even gets back. And
That's what I want to do, honestly. But
Okay.
Yes.
I can
Sunset
also
kicked up.
shoot the girl real quick. As I get
But here's-
She'll
Oh.
get confused by an arrow going through her past her head.
well,
She's like,
here's
"Wait,
one.
what?"
hold on, Vinny.
Here's one other thing, though. Like, maybe she doesn't know the captain's involvement. So maybe she actually thinks that the captain's innocent, and maybe she could be in the long run on our side. Like, maybe she is an innocent bystander. She's just wanting to know what happened to the captain. Like, she's not part of the Kraken Society or whatever. I don't know.
I don't understand what the difference is. If we're jumping overboard, just jump overboard.
You have
You
no
wanna get
weapons,
up?
I'm just saying.
Yeah.
We don't have weapons.
Sunset,
Alright.
do you want to get on my back and when we jump overboard? That way you don't get wet.
No, it's fine. It doesn't matter.
Hey, turn into a giant.
I guess I'm confused by the whole thing. I get that she hasn't scanned me yet. She's going to scan me, so I don't understand what the difference is.
It's saying that trying to blend in isn't going to work for you. You can run and you can hide, but trying to blend in isn't going to work.
That's true, and if we jump overboard, we're gonna seem so suspicious. She's gonna
We
follow
are.
us.
So I mean, I'm not at this point. Who's trying to blend? We're just having fun. I figure she's probably, if she comes up, she's going to detect me regardless. Knowing that she's trying to detect, I'm going to try and use deception, just like.
Okay,
Oh.
if that's the route that you want to go, we can go that route. But
We'll have the
I
cover
think-
of
I
darkness,
think-
though, if we jump overboard.
If she's got detect thoughts, that means she's got other spells and she's some kind of magic user. So I think there's more danger here than you guys realize. But again, I can't say anything because I'm not there. Just pointing that
I'm
out.
still
I have an
down
idea.
here, so
Are they outside?
They're on the top.
they currently are not.
yeah.
We're not. I'm just thinking that maybe. I mean, worst case scenario, we'll jump overboard afterwards.
Well, I
Yeah,
was thinking, what I... Oh, go ahead.
No, go ahead.
Oh, because I was thinking, maybe we could make, like, kind of like, what me and Saberwolf will do is we'll shoot arrows at our own people, but, like, miss them, like, obviously miss them.
Why?
Okay, here's an idea. If I rush behind this curtain,
causes a distraction.
Xana's already been scanned. She's safe, right?
Right.
They're focusing on me and not Brene. Brene can go downstairs maybe or go a different way, whatever, get off the ship, jump overboard. I will run through them without her hopefully seeing me quite yet, use my stone, have him use Deception Door and get me out.
Deception door. Okay. That
Whatever
could
the
work.
hell that is.
Dimension
Whatever
door
the
is
hell.
one way.
Whatever.
Dimension door is one way. I thought you couldn't use it multiple times.
That's true. He can only use it to get to you. He can't teleport you out.
screwed. Then it,
I have-
I thought the dimension door was like
I
two
have-
doors that just open up and you just walk through. That's what I thought
I
it
have
was.
That is
tiny,
how it works, but then they disappear once you get there.
I have tiny hut. Maybe like
It takes 15 minutes to cast as a cantrip, doesn't it? Or as a ritual? It would take time to set up.
Okay.
It's a good idea. I'm just saying.
What does this say? Why does this say casting time 1 minute then? Is that only when you're in battle?
Yeah, right.
Okay.
If you cast it as a ritual, then it's like another 10 minutes or 15 or whatever it is.
Jeez. Okay.
Since I'm still down here, I could try and distract her from getting to you. So like
She's
I
just
could
going to
like,
detect your thoughts.
well,
I have higher
like-
deception
Oh
than
my
you.
God. This is why you need me. I'm just
Wait,
saying.
no, I have an idea. What if I curse both Sunset and Bernine to only think about their love for each other? Like that's it. That's all they have to
Holy
think
fuck.
about until we
Okay.
dock.
Would work.
um, I was thinking that would work better if you cast the curse on me and Miss Ming, because that would really.
But
That
she's
curse.
as a wisdom user, she might resist that curse. If
Right.
she's a
True.
magic user, she's got high wisdom. So any
Would that
kind
be
of wisdom spell you cast on her, she'll probably resist.
But that would be a saving throw, right?
Yeah, but
Would
she
that
has a
be a
high
saving
wisdom. I mean, she might fail it, yeah, but if she's already a caster, chances
That's
are
true.
she's got high intelligence and high wisdom, so she's going to
Well-
save.
But I think Pony is suggesting cursing Sunset and Bernane so
Right.
that they
Yeah.
aren't thinking about that.
Well, I
if
was-
if
I
they
was-
do that,
Right.
they can just willingly fail it.
I agree.
Yeah, we
I
can
agree.
willingly fail.
Right, I know that.
I'm
just
okay
saying,
with that. Curse me, phony.
What were
Yeah,
you
that's
Would
right.
not be a bad idea.
Curse
Based
me to
on
like
last-
love, only want to dance or think about something. That's fine.
Dancing.
Or you
Creep.
Never
could just
been in love with
curse
a
her to
cat
forget
before.
her last hour of memory or however long it's been.
Well, yeah, there you go. Curse me to forget my last hour.
I could do that.
Renee
Okay.
needs to get within range of you too, so you can do it.
All right, come here, Bernine. As we're dancing and I'm touching their hands, like dancing with them, I curse them and tell them to forget the last hour.
2
Okay.
hours. So I'm thinking about dancing and cream and gambling. You know.
Okay, you see her
Okay,
come up the
I know those are-
stairs.
Two separate things, but that sounded so strange.
Who cares?
Dancing and cream.
Yes.
Sorry.
She looks at Sunset for a little while, looks a little bit confused, but then looks at Bernane, focuses on him,
We're just all
and once again she sort of just shakes her head and continues back down the stairs.
Oh, thank God.
Nicely done.
But we haven't,
She
you
continues
know,
on.
we haven't gambled yet. Are we going to gamble?
Oh, hell.
Oh, well, we will strangely have more money than we
Wow.
came on board with. Now we would know where it came from. So
Yeah.
Right. I'm not
You two
carrying
are
the
like,
money.
we should find the captain and see if we can like get anything out of him.
Wow.
Please.
Now,
Okay. So
where's the captain?
she's trying to like get us. So where are we docked yet? Nick, let us off this thing.
Not quite yet. So, what are you guys gonna? So, Pony, how are you going to explain to them what's going on now that they have
Okay.
no memory of the past hour?
Don't tell
I'm
them. Well, if you tell them, then what if she reads you again?
I'm gonna tell
Right.
them.
Yeah, I know, right? What if she?
Yeah.
So
I'll
we
tell
finished
them that-
gambling and we're dancing.
I'll look into their eyes and I say, trust me, we're just waiting for the boat to dock. That's all we're doing at this point.
Can
Don't
I have
do
more
anything.
drinks?
Don't do anything stupid. Don't say anything. Just dance.
Okay. Well, then I'm gonna need a drink.
I will get you your damn cream.
Go dance in it.
Okay. So, you can go down into the little dining area and order a little cream for Sunset, but the rest of the journey goes pretty uneventfully. You could tell all the guards seem to be like very rigid on attention,
Mhm.
and Miss Ming looks extremely confused and distraught, having scanned everybody and learned nothing about what happened. You think maybe?
How come she doesn't think that the octopus did it? Like the octopus disappeared.
Well, that's actually one of the things that's distressing her the most, because
Oh.
who would take the octopus?
Yeah,
It's so strange.
I know.
So,
Maybe the
without any evidence of what happened to the captain or his octopus, she seems like she's trying to figure it all out still, but she has nothing to go on.
Yeah, she's SOL.
Yeah.
About another hour passes, and the ship docks once again.
Oh, thank goodness.
Okay. Thank God. Okay. So can we get our stuff?
Yes, the same guard who took them recognizes you as you are leaving the ship, and he escorts you to the building where you can collect all your belongings. He's sort of making small talk along the way. So, did you win any big money tonight?
I think I drank too much.
Oh, that's don't feel bad. That's everybody.
Yep,
think
we
I've
all
met
did.
anybody
Because
walk
if it
off
was
the
the last
ship
hour,
like
I didn't remember winning.
Oh, well, that's a shame.
I know. I don't remember. I think I drank too much.
Okay, we gotta go.
Keep walking.
That's really strange. You don't remember anything? You totally blacked out? You don't seem that drunk.
No, it's all good. It's all good. All right, so let's get out of here.
Please.
Okay. You guys return, get your belongings.
Did we get the curse lifted so we know what happened?
The curse has a duration, doesn't it, Pony?
Yes. It has a duration of up to 1 minute as long as it's a concentration, I think. And
Oh.
I get out of concentration.
Oh, wait a
So-
minute.
Oh.
It only lasts a
Oh.
minute. That's okay, because that all happened pretty quick where she came up and scanned you two. But can you concentrate on both of them at the same time?
Oh shoot.
You could-
If you upcast it, does it let you target another creature?
You could. You could-
Yeah, can I?
No, higher levels let the duration be longer.
You could
okay.
retcon it and say that you cursed the one as she was reading, and then you cursed the other one as she switched her attention to the other one.
But
Yeah, that's how we'll have to do it. That's fine.
Oh jeez.
Okay, so you guys only forgot for about a minute of that sort of last hour being wiped from your
Oh.
memory.
Oh, well, that's fine. I came out with some money.
Can we get a cut of that 1,000, or are you guys keeping it all?
Oh,
Yeah, I was
whoops.
gonna say,
We'll split it.
everyone
We'll
gets
split it.
200.
All right.
It's
200?
200, yeah.
Yay! And I got some
Yep.
money from 21. I'm just
much?
saying.
I feel bad
Send us
because
out
like
the rapier.
I don't know, like
How much is that?
1557.
Okay.
I wouldn't be able to tell when she was detecting
trying to
whose
figure
thoughts,
out-
right?
Dragoon and I burned 5,000 calories, and our thighs now look like Chun-Li.
You guys are completely exhausted. It's
We'll
like
have to
2
go
in the
rest.
morning. You've been running for
Yeah,
literally
that's good.
6 or 7 hours,
Right.
and all you want is a bed.
Well, I say it's a good long rest point to recover
Yeah.
those spells that you used.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And were you asking something, Pony?
Yeah, it's just I just feel kind of bad because the detect thoughts. I wouldn't be able to see like who she was detecting, like who's.
Well, you could see who she's focusing on. She's
Okay.
like looking at that person that's sort of like holding that gaze while she's detecting her thoughts. And then when she focuses to somebody else, she like, she's focusing on who she's detecting.
Okay. All right.
Did we have the Harper's scry where the purple isles are?
You could.
Okay. Because I think that's probably would be our next destination.
Well, he did say that it was a magically protected ship, so I don't know if we might be able to get a general area, perhaps. But as for the ship
Yeah.
itself, it sounds like it's protected from scry.
Yeah, the ship itself is protected.
Okay.
You know this from everything else that you've learned.
A wandering ship. I can't imagine it'd be too hard to find with like a big old eagle, unless. It's
Yeah, if you
actually
had some
hidden.
way to sort of scout around this, because he said it was just kind of circling around these purple isles.
We've got an airship. Can we
Got an
see
airship.
Can we see the purple isles on the map just to see how large it is?
Hang on a second.
Sure. Like if it's as large as the desert, then we might have some issues. But if it's smaller, like a lake or I don't know what it is.
Let me check if there's a way that I could show this without giving else something else away. Sorry.
No worries. If you can't do it now, it's fine. I was just curious.
Yeah, that's
Yeah,
fine.
I'll tell you what. The next time that we play,
Mm-hmm.
I will try to give you something to show where they are. But on this map, it's a little bit wonky.
Okay.
Mhm.
No worries.
Okay, doke.
I just think we try and figure out what our next move is, so Nick has an idea of what to prepare, and then
Okay.
I get to stop
How long
because
has
I
it
need
been? Like
food.
a couple weeks. Maybe we can go check on the what's it called?
Well, I mean,
Temple.
at some point we can always, return to the All Father and see what the Stone Giants are up to. We can
Yep.
get our we can go and get our airship, at Mirabar, was it?
Okay, don't
Just walk
don't
there.
don't pay attention to the map because this has spoilers on it. But
I will not.
Okay. All right.
over here, like way off the map in this direction, is the Purple Isles. They're not even on this map, so I'll
Which
have to give you
direction?
the bottom left. You see where Whale Bones is?
Mm-hmm.
It's west of that, off the map.
Okay.
Okay.
Just to give you an idea of where it is.
Okay.
I exited so I didn't spoil myself.
Okay.
So that's the Purple Isles. I think this is probably a good place to stop for the night.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
But that is going to be. This is where all these clues have led you so far. So you have some idea of Hecaton's location, which is a major win, and you guys were able to do it without drawing any blood.
Cool.
Yeah.
We should probably also go back
Yep.
to the Maelstrom and report, because if there is a blue dragon in those waters, we're gonna need all the help we can get.
Mm-hmm.
True. And you also, I mean, does anybody have any thoughts about this Kraken Society?
Well, I mean, Kraken. I mean, how the Kraken Society and the dragon all tie together, I'm not sure. All I know is that the Kraken Society. I mean, those are the same cultists that tried to kill us the last time. But what they have to do with King Hecaton and I mean, well, the Kraken, the Maelstrom is underwater. I wonder if the Kraken Society is like an old enemy of the Giants in some way. That might be something to ask Uther about whenever we get there.
I'm hoping that because I showed kindness to the octopus, when he swims down there and he recognizes us after, like, once we get there, he can actually be an ally. Or
Well,
something.
what was the captain saying? He was like, this Kraken Society seems to like worship this great old being,
Right, the Master of the
And
Deep.
then-
The Kraken Lord. The Kraken.
and then
Lord.
he was
Kraken.
like killed right in front of you
Right.
without any
that-
sort of warning or anything. I
Yeah,
mean, does
Cthulhu. Yeah, yeah.
It must
Got-
be a.
Oh my god, was it the octopus that killed him? What if it was him? What if it was the octopus? What if it was like the octopus in disguise?
You know, he's usually off her rails. I actually have to agree with her on this one.
That's a good thought. I mean, what if it was the octopus? We didn't really.
And you
no.
and you just
inspect the
freed
octopus.
him.
Fudge!
Though in essence, if it was the octopus, we could have just saved our lives too, because he's off the boat.
It's possible the
Yeah, that's
octopus might have been like a conduit for the Great One. So, like, I wonder if the Great One is communicating with all the other little octopuses and was like the seeing eye. And because the octopus could hear through the Great One could hear through the little octopus what was going on, and had the captain killed.
Oh,
Could
that-
very
There was
well
definitely
be.
some mind control in there too, obviously. Like,
yeah.
But yeah, Nick was right in that we did it without bloodshed because I was thinking, wait, we killed the captain, but no, the octopus killed the captain or the Kraken Lord killed the captain. So yeah, Nick, you were right on that.
Yeah, you guys didn't actually hurt anybody. You were able to sneak on board.
Even if
Oh,
she would have read our thoughts, she would have seen that we didn't actually do anything except talk to him. She would have probably had more questions for us than answers, but
unless she
Or
was
maybe
like
she
actually
was in league with
part-
him.
Yeah, exactly.
True.
Like I was gonna say, if she was in league with the Kraken Society, then she would have like pitted like all the security against us. You know.
this is true. Without armor.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
I'm thinking a kraken in folklore is a mythical being just like dragons are, and they're usually like the king of the sea.
well, that's
The
something
fear
we
of
can
all
ask
ships.
the giants about when we
What?
visit the Maelstrom.
Well, I wonder if dragons and krakens kind of have an issue with each other. Because if you think about it, it feels like maybe dragons and krakens.
Well, if anything-
they came to an alliance because they hate giants, but normally they hate each other, which
Well-
could be a thing.
Yeah, well, that's just speculation right now. We don't know for sure. So we'll talk about it next week or on Discord or whatever. And 'cause I know
Yeah.
people want to eat and stuff.
Yeah, I need to eat. I'm hungry.
Well, thanks for
All right, guys. Yeah,
Yeah.
thanks everyone. It was fun as always.
Mhm.